Hi, Crystal, Jackie, Jacqueline. John, you ready, buddy? I'm so glad that we got the chat back up and live so that we get to connect and talk again. It's kind of one of my favorite parts about this. All right, let's do a check. Yeah, Casey, I'm ready too. Or I'm ready as well. Lyndon Duran, my sweet partner today. Will you give me a sound check and a visual check? Right on. Thank you. Happy, not Wednesday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We were just on a call with our team, and Alicia said, every day is happy day that ends in Y. And I'm with that right now because it's just a new space. Hey, Riri. Was that Nicole? My sweet wife said, hey. Right on. Big Joe, my man. You ready, buddy? And thank you. You like the quarantine beard with the salt and pepper? I think it's got more salt than pepper nowadays. And I am ready to teach some yoga. So regular power vinyasa practice. Sarah Sack, what's up? You'll need a mat or not. Your rug, your floor, anything works. And probably some water because it will be a power vinyasa practice. We'll tap into the sensations that our body gives us when we breathe and move. And maybe a towel. Otherwise, you're good. Red Jen! How awesome. That just made my day. So good to see you. Red Jen is, for those of you out in the world who don't know who Red Jen is, she is an extraordinary human. She's an extraordinary teacher. She was one of my mentors when I first began teaching 10 years ago. And Jen, thank you. Thank you on this platform. Thank you for literally the whole world to see. We have people chiming in from everywhere, for being who you are for all of us. So if you got some love for Red Jen, you can throw it up there and put it in the chat. Yeah, there's a lot of people. This is so sweet. So I wanted to ask a couple of questions. Hey, Kat, no Sam today? She's working? Just tell her, slacker. I wanted to see and check in with what are some of the new things that y'all have been digging into since we've been in shelter in place. What are some new practices or hobbies? So what's going on? What have you discovered that you may not have had the space or time to think about or discover before? Hey, Flo. Been doing a lot of painting. Good. Jen loves my wife. I love that too. Starting to juggle. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons. Awesome. Going through my books, so many of them. Yeah, like how many books that we own have we actually read? Cooking and reading, cooking with the kids. Look at all of our painters. Yeah, Sarah has an infamous painting that I thought it was a piece of bacon, which is awesome. But Sarah Sack has great stuff for you out there. Kat, I noticed how many things I used to do that are really not necessary. Ooh, that's a good conversation. Think about that. Now that the stuff that is less important has fallen away. Kat, I know. We'll redo Sardinia. We'll do it again. Dry brushing, I still can't get behind that. Truth fast. I've thought about and experimented with dry brushing for 10 years now, and it just makes my skin crawl in the weirdest way. I can't do it. Let's see. Yeah, we've dropped a lot of things that aren't important. Hinata, welcome. Good to see you. Sitting still in my garden. But, oh, good. I got some confirmation I don't need to dry brush from our resident Ayurvedic master. Also, M, don't start a dry brushing controversy here. Drinking wine with my hubby. What a lucky guy. Good for him. What time is it? Oh, I don't have my watch on today. I should go grab that. Disc golf. That's awesome. Learning to program in Python. Steve, I love you, and I don't know what that is, but Pythons are cool, and Wyatt loves Pythons. Okay, we're gonna get started in a couple of minutes, probably like 2. I'm gonna run and grab my watch, and then, hey, Ash from Louisville, or Louisville, I don't know how you pronounce it in Colorado. Okay, I'm gonna grab my watch. We'll be back, grab whatever you need, and we'll get started. Keep on chatting with each other, keep saying hello to each other. All right, it was close. San Diego's in the house, Bay Area. This is so awesome. I love this. I grew up in the Los Angeles area and have been living in Orange County now for, I don't know, over 10 years, 12, 13 years, something like that. Steph, you saw the unicorn. Yeah, it's Seiji's. Miss you, friends. All right. Let's get ready to go. And the reason I wanted to ask you what you were into or what you were doing is because we are at a pivotal time in this. We're close to 20-ish days of this shelter in place and pause and breathe. And for those of you who are performance coaches and or just geek out on goal setting, we know that after 21 days, something that you repeatedly do begins to become a habit. And so this is the two sides of this story. Some of us have been working out all day and really getting after this, creating a space of new normalcy for us here. And then I also have got a bunch of friends who, since we don't know what day it is, there's a mimosa and a brunch every day, and we're like on 16 or 17 days of having a mimosa at 9 a.m. and what, no judgment. It's super fun and uncertain, correct? But what I wanted to bring light to was that we have an opportunity to create new and radical practices that become habits for our life as we move forward. Last class, I talked about hope and shifting the vibration of the planet by what we're doing. Today, I wanted to bring it back in and shine the light on us and turn the mirror on us and just really ask, what is it that you are doing in this space right now? Because we are gifted with an opportunity to be really deeply and radically intentional with how we spend our time. And we're at that 20-ish day point where we may have already slipped into some habits unconsciously that will not serve us moving forward. On the other hand, this is our opportunity to dive fully into the spirit of creation. Let's create first our breath. Come to your yoga mat if you're not there. Child's pose will be where we start. Once you're in child's pose, begin to get soft. Release the muscles in and around the side of your body. Get soft through your rib cage. Fully allow the weight of your bones to settle in on your mat. To just be where you are right now. London, will you give me a little sound check? As you're in child's pose, give yourself permission, thank you, to move through the next hour at a pace that serves you. To honor where you're at today. To be honest with yourself throughout this practice. And to give yourself everything you need. Everything you need. Be it mini child's pose, be it extra handstands, be it a dance party in the middle of Sun B because that's what your heart's asking for. Know that you have full permission to make this experience yours. Tune into your breath, my friends. Tune in. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, fill up your lungs. Audible exhale. Press and release onto your yoga mat. Inhale through your nose. Start to transition into your Ujjayi pranayama. Constrict the back of your throat. Exhale through your nose so that it's audible and it can be heard by just you. Allow the sound of your breath to be the anchor of your practice. And before we add movement, it's extra time to drop into your breath. Typically when we're integrating, we're moving from work, from office, somewhere to the yoga space. For a lot of us right now, it's all in one, it's the same place. So we're gonna take the extra time to drop into your breath, to drop into your body, to get fully out of your head and into your heart. And the fastest way to do that is to breathe in, to breathe deep. Big Ujjayi pranayama. Turn on the engine, start to rev up, start to fill up. And then once you feel like you've got a good rhythm happening, layer in movement to your body. And the movement can be whatever you want. Shift forward, up and down, do some lazy dogs or lazy up dogs. Roll around on your mat, roll around on the ground. It can also look like classic cat and cow. Really, what I'm asking you to do here is to just do what feels good and feels right at the moment. The only requirement from you is to layer your breath in and tie it to that deep, deep Ujjayi. Right? Deeper than normal because we don't have the heat. And to be honest, friends, we don't need it if your breath is really strong. You can create the internal heat that we normally get from the external heat in the studio. So just breathe and move. And we've got 4 or 5 more rounds of breath. And then begin to find a steady tabletop. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bring the weight of your body into your left hand. Then reach back with your right hand. Kick your leg to the sky, look up. So it's a gentle twist through the upper part of your body. Ignite and strengthen through your quad. Look up, point your toes up. Feel the stretch in the front side of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Reach back with your left hand. Kick up and breathe. So a lot of strength through the right side of your body, a lot of presence in your hand. See if you can feel the stretch in your right shoulder, your chest inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Take your feet back, high plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the earth away, lift your hips high, and then swivel your hips from side to side. Find the sensation in and around the back line of your body as you get closer and closer to your breath. Breathe in. Big breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat, walk your body up. And make this a ragdoll forward fold. So you can keep your feet nice and wide. Grab opposite elbows. Allow the weight of your body to transfer. And feel your breath even more deeply. What does change look like? What does creation look like for you? If last week was about changing the planet, then I can only hear Mother Teresa's words over and over and over again. She said, if you want to change the world, start with the person nearest you, and that person is you. So here in Ragdoll, look into your own heart and ask the question, what is it that you would like to alchemize and create for yourself moving forward? Drop your hands down to the earth. You can bring your feet together if that feels good for you. Otherwise, leave them where they're at. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll up to a standing position. Exhale, Samastitihi. Bring your hands to heart center. Dip your chin to your chest and close your eyes. Fully aligned. Head, heart, body, and soul. In the spirit of the creation, what is that little ember that you're holding inside of your heart? Breathe into it to ignite it, to make it bigger, to make it brighter. Fill up. Big exhale, let it go. Good. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands skyward. Bring your palms to touch today. Look up towards your thumbnail. Press your hips forward. Inhale, lift your heart up and away from your hips. Keep breathing. Then firm up the front of your legs by pressing your toes into the ground. Now start to lean back. Pull your biceps behind your ears. Get a stretch through your armpit. In and around your shoulder girdle. Good. Another inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high, low. Take your time. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip over. Press through it the way. Pull your heart forward. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes. Press back. One breath in. One breath out. Let's warm up our body and our heart. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, jump or step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your palms to touch, look up. It's a big banana shape. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Palms touch, gaze up, lean. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, high to low. Step back, lower. Inhale, up dog. Big proud heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Shift the weight of your body into your right hand. Squeeze your right oblique so that your elbow and your knee touch. Then tempt your fingers on your left hand up. Maybe come to 2, maybe come to 1, and or float your left hand forward. So your right knee is connected to your tricep via oblique engagement. Your left hand reaches forward. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Good, inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Inhale, lift your right hand high, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Heel and toe. Look forward. Inhale, reaching crescent. Reach your hands forward. Again, frame your biceps by your ears. This time, bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck and pull your elbows behind your entire head. Keep your torso pointing forward. Strong left back thigh. Inhale. Exhale, extend your hands forward. Stay here. Pull your belly up and away from your right quad. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Pull your left hand back and expand in both directions. So allow your heart to begin to open here. Then locate the muscles underneath your belly button above your pubic bone. Turn those on. Imagine somebody was coming by and was giving you a kick or a punch here. How would you embrace? How would you firm up? Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right hand skyward. Get a big stretch to the right side of your body. Exhale, extended side angle. Come forward. Reach your top hand forward. Open through the left side, which is the top side of your rib cage. Inhale, star pose. Come up. Exhale, side lunge, skandasana. Bend your left knee, hover down. Pause. Allow your inner groin, hamstring to open. There we go. Find your breath. We're going to move in some unconventional ways. Because if you are going to bring a new awareness to your habits, then the other side of that same hand means that we must unbind ourselves from old habits. And that all starts in your mind. So we're going to move our bodies in a way that may be new, different, unconventional. And your job is to untether. It's to start to unwind piece by piece so that your whiteboard is clear for the creation of you moving out of this. Eyes on me, stay where you're at. I'm going to demo this shape. From here, side plank is next. So your right hand is going to come down, firm up your pelvic floor. Your back leg spins up to your toes, then to the outside edge. Inhale, side plank. You lift your left hand and your left leg to the sky. So we'll do it together. We're in Skandasana now. Bring your right hand to the ground. Inhale, side plank. Roll up and over. Lift your left hand and your left leg up. Squeeze your right obliques. Firm up your right butt cheek. Press the earth away. Listen carefully. Exhale. Come straight down. Land on your butt. Janu Shirshasana. Forward fold. Your right leg is still straight. Comes down. Your left knee that's bent falls on the ground. And some of you are like, what? That's the purpose. That's the point. We're going to untangle the way our brains have been conditioned so that we can create space for intentional movement, intentional living, for the vinyasa of life that is on its way. Bring your left knee up, plant your right hand down, inhale, wild thing, side plank leg on the bottom, lift your hip, except your left leg is a kickstand. But take your gaze down, firm up through your core, step up and over, that's exhale, low lunge, drop your left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Steeple grip, once again, pull your biceps behind your ears. Think pelvis forward, lift your heart to the ceiling, reach your fingertips behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, low flying lunge, lift your back knee off the ground. Squeeze your shoulders in order to expand through your heart, and lift your fingertips, lift your gaze. Inhale, crescent lunge, just reach your hands straight up, and your gaze. Exhale, high to low, bring your hands down, move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's begin again. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow, pause. Start by really turning on the left side of your body. Magnetize your knee to your elbow, then reach your right hand forward. Core stabilization. Flirt with it. Play with it. And ask yourself this question. How would you move if you didn't know how to move? Who would you be without the story of you? How big would you show up? What would you create? Hold for another breath. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Reach your hands forward. Hold the shape and breathe. Hollow out your armpits. Bend your elbows, find the nape of your neck, and again, pull your elbows up and behind you. So we're creating a lot of space in and around your shoulder girdle. In and around your shoulder girdle. Yeah, just lift your elbows to the sky. Elbows up. Good, reach your hands forward. Exhale, warrior two, open. Steady in your warrior two. Drill your back leg into the earth so that it's rooted. Then find lightness in the center while staying engaged. Yes. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left hand up. Just a breath here. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold this one for a little longer. Reach through your top hand to create space in and along your rib cage. Inhale, star pose up. Exhale, side lunge. This time bend your right knee. Your right knee. Come down. A good 5 rounds of breath here to release your inner groin, to release your hamstring, and to come into your breath. There's this word, a Pali word, and it's mirrored throughout all of our great faith-based traditions. It's called anicca, and it simply means impermanent. That nothing lasts forever, including this, including your old habits, including the new ones. So we're reminded to come back and begin again, and to do the work and begin again, because anicca, it's all impermanent, which leaves us with choice. Bring your left hand up, we'll do it together. Then bring your left hand to the ground. Firm up your back leg, inhale, side plank. Take your time, roll over your toes into the outside of your left foot. Then lift your right hand up, your right leg up. You can drop it down if you like. Lots of variations. You can use a kickstand. You can even drop your bottom knee. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you move intentionally and you get out of your way. Big breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your butt. Keep your left leg straight. Fold over your left leg. So exhale, Janu Shirshasana. Sit and fold. Use your biceps, use your upper body to pull your heart towards your toe. Then fold in. Good. Find your breath. Find your breath. Part of the joy of creating, like some of you are painting and cooking, is the experimentation. It's to trying new things on. It's playing. It's also being willing and vulnerable to make a big mess out of it because it doesn't matter. When we drop the ego and get out of the way, then all things become possible. Let's move, friends. Inhale, side plank. So your left hand down, press the earth away, not side plank, wild thing. You want to keep your right leg as a kickstand. Look down, lift your foot, low lunge. Just come up and over. Drop your knee, inhale, crescent moon. Steeple grit, pull your biceps behind your ears like you did before. Pelvis forward, heart high, fingertips back. Yes, and there's a little unicorn right in front of me from Sadie. Did she put that there, hon? She did. Good, big breath in. Exhale, low flying lunge. Lift your back knees, sweep your hands back. Squeeze your shoulders. Big open heart. Big powerful heart. Notice how much space we're creating in and around this place. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your hands up. Exhale, hatha low. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. We're going to go breath to movement a few times. Stay present, stay intentional, and remember, how would you move? Who would you be without the story of you? And what is it that you held in your heart that you're ready to create? Let's go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, core stabilizer. Bring your knee, reach your hand. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Reach your hands forward. Exhale, warrior 2, open. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, side lunge, bend your left knee. Inhale, side plank, plant your right hand, lift up. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana, have a seat and fold. Inhale, wild thing, lift up. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low flying lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, come up. Exhale, hatha low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Back of the mat, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, start, power up. Exhale, side lunge, bend your right knee. Inhale, side plank, point your left hand, lift up. Exhale, sit and fold, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, wild thing, just your leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent move. Exhale, low flying lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high to low push-up. Move through a vinyasa. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, core stabilizer. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, throw to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, skandasana. Bend your left knee. Inhale, side plank. Plank your right hand. Exhale, sit and fold, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, wild thing. Press. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent move. Exhale, low flying lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bring it all home, hit the deck. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, core stabilize. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, side lunge, bend your right knee. Inhale, side plank, plant your left hand. Exhale, sit and fold, back of your mat. Inhale, wild thing, press. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent move. Exhale, low flying lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, high to low. Chaturanga vinyasa. Move on through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a big breath in. Hold dog pose. Ha! Let it out. Do it again. Fill up. Big breath out. Let's add on, friends. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Option one, one-legged crow. If you practice with me on Sunday, it's a review. Bend your elbows, shift forward. Use that right side of your body to engage and lift your left leg up. Option two, Kundalini hurdler's arm balance. Slide your knee to the outside edge of your tricep, chaturanga arm frame. Lift your left leg high. Hold and breathe. Whichever option you're in, you're showing up with effort. You're taking this time to erase and burn away the stories that don't serve you so that you can create your new habit. Right here, right now. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Back to the float. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, side lunge. Bend your left knee. Inhale, side plank. Plant your right hand. Lift up. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana. Fold to the back. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your knee. Inhale, crescent move. Exhale, low flying lunge. Listen for the change. Inhale, warrior three. Shift forward. Steeple grip your hands. Pull your biceps behind your head. All day, create that space. And fire up your right butt cheek to lift your right leg higher. Same thing with your right hamstring. Lift it up. Lift it up. Power up the backside. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands down. Woo! Stay with me here. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, come on down to your forearms. Keep your left leg lifted. Bend your back knee, get a little bit closer, look forward. Turn your pelvic floor on, and then press, forearms, stand. You're gonna lead with your left leg, drive your forearms into the ground, pop up and down a little bit. See how you feel. See how you feel. Drive your forearms down, squeeze your left butt cheek, tilt up and back for 4, 3, 2, slowly, mindfully come down on 1. Lift your hips up.
One hand at a time, lift your elbows, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Let's go. Exhale, one-legged crow on this side. So bend your elbows, turn on your left obliques, shift forward, engage your right butt cheek, and then lift your right leg high. Option 2, Kundanyasana. You can slide your knee to the outside edge of your tricep and rest your right elbow on your right front of your right pelvis with your legs into the sky. Either arm balance is fine. Pick one and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, back to the flow. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, side plank. Lift your left hand, or lift your right leg. Exhale, sit and fold. Inhale, wild thing. Drive with your right foot. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent move. Exhale, low flying lunge. Listen for the change. Inhale, warrior 3. Shift forward. Steeple grip. Lift your left leg high. Firm up the entire backside of your left leg. Then notice what your breath is doing. Notice what your belly's doing. Can you come back to total engagement? Notice what your mind is saying to you right now. A teacher of mine once said, the greatest adjustment we can make in the yoga room is the adjustment to our mind. It's the adjustment to our thinking. So where does your brain go? Can you unravel it here as you hold? Yes, it's a little bit longer. That's on purpose. Your brain is fighting against it. Stay and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, low lunge. Right away, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, come on down to your forearms. Scoot your back foot in a little bit more. Keep your gaze forward with your right leg high, forearms down. Press and fly up. Drive equally into your forearms. Take as many hops as you need to. Hold as long as you can. And breathe. This is the gift of self-quarantine. It's an opportunity to experiment, to play, to look for new ways of living, new ways of doing things. Exhale, come down mindfully. Then you lift both knees, you're staying in forearm plank. Right away. I forgot to tell you, I'm not going to cue any breaks. You get to take those whenever you want. This train is going to keep moving. Forearm plank right here. Press your forearms down, dumb out your shoulders, and then lean back to the back of your mat. Forward, back. Forward, back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. For 4, 3, hold in 2, hold in 1. Bring your palms down. Walk your feet together. Hip dips. Right, left, right, left. Exhale, exhale. Good. Squeeze. Breathe. Continue to drive your elbows down. If you feel a burning sensation, you can always come out. Hold. Good. There are 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold in 2, hold in 1. Walk your feet closer, dolphin pose. Just now, as much as you can, pull your heart through your armpits again. Lift your toes. Exhale, come on down to your knees. Woo! Shake out your arms. Shake out your arms. Swing your feet out in front of you. Bring your knees to touch. Lift your shins up. Boat pose, Navasana. Navasana. Hold steady. Hold steady. As I was thinking about this, another book came to mind, and it's A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl.
And in that book, he said, when you can no longer change a situation, you are forced to change yourself. So here we are, unable to change the situation, unable to change the fact that you're stuck in boat pose right now. But what you can do is change who you are and unravel it all. This is the spirit of creation. Hold this boat for 4, 3, lower down in 2, lower down on 1, all the way down. Feet up, hands to your side. Lift, lift, exhale, exhale. Yeah, simple crunches. Keep your elbows out wide, your chin away from your chest. Take it up, up, a little higher, a little higher. Exhale, exhale for 4, 3, hold in 2, hold on 1, drop your left foot forward, reach to the outside of your right leg, lift both shoulders up. Come on, Red Jet, I see you. Lift it up, up, exhale, exhale, good, a little higher, lift it up, 4, 3, switch, 2, switch, and 1, left foot up, right leg down, we lift, lift, exhale, exhale. Keep working by driving your right foot down for 4, 3, center in 2, center in 1, hands to the side, lift up, 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 exhale, 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 woo! For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, release. Woo! Stretch your body out. Stretch your body out. If you're near your chat, give me a thumbs up. If you're warm, give me a thumbs up. If you begin to alchemize and to apply pressure and heat to intentionally create a new way of life for you. And I'm not saying what you were doing was off or wrong or bad. What I'm saying is we have been gifted with an opportunity 20-ish days in with maybe another 20 days to leave with everything that you want. Somebody said, Lord, help me. Fire, warm, sweaty even, good. Maddie with the thumbs up. Yes, breathe, breathe. Stretch your body out in all directions. Bring your knees to your chest, rock and roll vinyasa. That means you're gonna point your hands, step back, give you an upward facing dog. Warm as a Texas summer, she said. Woo, Lisa's glistening, there's some hearts. Downward facing dog, there's another emoji. Down dog, friends, find your way there, find your way there. This is how we hoot and holler in class virtually. Except, Steven, I can't see when you're taking breaks. So, I just get to call you out right now. Right on. Thank you, London. Down dog, friends. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Take your back foot, set it down. Inhale, warrior 1. Lift up. Point your back toes to like a 45-ish degree angle, then walk your right foot forward. Be strong through here. So drive through your calf and your foot in order to entice your left hip forward. But at the same time, can you pull your right heel back so that the bottom half of your right leg engages? Then again, point your palms together, put your elbows behind your head. Look up, pull your belly button in, breathe. Reclaim your breath. Recover your breath. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, puff up your chest, gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior. Come forward and down. Forward and down. Breathe. Turn your right glute on, pull it in. Yes. Breathe, friends. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Lift your heel and set it back down. Just kidding. Swivel your back foot closer to the middle of your mat. Look forward. Inhale, Shiva squat. Shift forward. Hover your left knee right behind your right calf. Turn your left hamstring on. You can keep your hands on the ground or bring your palms to touch. So we're on purpose overloading your front quad, your front leg. It's your whole thing. The glutes are involved here. And I'm asking you to go inside and look at what can you change about this moment. Maybe it's not physically. Maybe it's the way you're thinking about it. Maybe it's the fact that you need to be reminded of that old world anicca, because it's impermanent. This will pass. This will not last forever. And your job is to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Take your right hand to your left foot. Kick it back. Inhale, revolve, reverse. Twisted dancer, rise up. Lift your left hand to the sky. Kick your right leg back. Bigger opening in and around the left side of your body. Lift your heart. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find steadiness, find strength in your ability to hold this twisted balancing pose with strength and grace. Because you can. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. Hands at heart center, breathe. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low push-up. Your way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing up. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Rise. We begin again. Strong warrior one. Lift your hands up. Come back to the center line of your body. Strong with your back leg in order to drive your right hip forward. It's more of an encouragement than a drive. Yeah, Megan. And pull your left heel back so you have total engagement of the bottom half of your body. Good. Last little bit is to tighten up your 360 core, your core set by coming back to that muscle underneath your belly button above your pubic bone. Turn that on and then tie a little knot to the bottom of your rib cage so you actually get taller. Yeah, now pull your biceps behind your head. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest, gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior. Take your torso to the inside of your left knee and hold. Hold. So it's a static hold, a hold in strength with an open heart and a lot of humbleness to what's to come. You're honoring your past. You're honoring what you're creating. You're honoring the moment. Yet you're strong in your body and in your legs because it is still the very first warrior. So it's the best of all of it. And your job here is to stay in and to look inward. And to look inward. And there's so many of you on this class are teachers, and so many of you have a platform and a voice to share with the world so that we can change the world, so that we can begin anew and begin again. And the only ask here is to look inside first and to intentionally create you first. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Shift forward. Inhale, Shiva. Hover your right leg behind your left calf now. Right here, right now. And then your hands come to heart center, or they stay on the ground. There's no wrong way to do this, but keep the tension alive in your left quad, in your left glute, and don't run away from that sensation that's beating inside of your chest. Rather, go towards it. What would happen if you let your heart race
further and faster and higher than it ever has before. What would happen if you dropped the story that feeling deeply is not supportive of you? Hold. Hold. Steady and strong. Woo! Put your right hand down, take your left hand to your right foot. Inhale, revolve, reverse, dancer. Come up, come up. Woo! And kick your right leg behind you. Get a big open in the front right part of your body. Lift your heart and be proud. You're 40 minutes into a power vinyasa practice. You're standing on one leg with your body twisted, and you can do this. This is what we get to play with. Inhale. Exhale. Samasthi Tahi. Woo! Open mouth exhales. Make sounds. Breathe. Dip your chin to your chest. Come back to the prayer of your practice. And is it more than a kernel now? Has it been fully engulfed in the flame of your heart? Inhale, mountain pose. Let's go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low push-up. Final vinyasa of this practice. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Flow your foot over. Keep your torso lifted. Walk your left foot back. Press the earth away. Inhale, lift your heart through your pelvic floor. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, come down. Come down. Find your breath. Find your softness. So this is the yin, a little bit of yin here, a little bit of opposite of yang. It doesn't mean it's less intense. What it means is that our effort pulls back. So energetically, what this could mean is that you give yourself permission to pull back from some habits or ways of behaving that may not have served you and or that are complete for you. And the beauty of being inside with yourself is that everything starts to come to light. You begin to pay more attention to who you're being all the time, to how you're reacting to the people around you, your dogs, your cats, your kids, your bearded dragon in our case. Breathe. I hear the baby. Inhale. Press the earth away. Lift your heart up. Stay right there. Now, walk your left knee in so that you have space to shift back. Pull your right foot to the front of your mat so it's like a lazy runner's lunge. With your left hand down, reach back with your right hand, grab your foot. Bend your right elbow. And I like to shift back and connect my butt to my heel first, and then ease forward to accentuate the stretch in my quad, which would be your quad. Breathe. Oh, this is a lot, right? The quads are notoriously understretched in power vinyasa practice. We do a lot of backline opening, so this is really good for the front. And if you're feeling this intensely right now, namaste, you're doing it right. Take another breath. Exhale, release your foot. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, shake it out. Take whatever version or variation of a release that you need. Then downward facing dog is next. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left side. Walk your left knee up, scoot your right foot back, breathe in. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, come down, come down. And here we are again. You and your breath, you and your thoughts, you and this word, anicca, impermanence. You and the power and the agency to create, So it's about faith, it's about hope. It's about slowing down. It's about perspective. All of these things that we've all been able to share together over the last couple of weeks virtually. And here we are, with full responsibility and choice on how we will move into greatness moving forward. Inhale. Press through with the way. Lift up. Take your back foot and scoot it in so you have room to lift your left foot to the upper outside edge. Call this lazy lizard, lazy low lunge. Keep your back leg down. Right hand is down. Inhale, King Arthur's pose. Reach back. Grab for your left foot. And you can stay here and pull again. I like to shift back and connect. And then I shift back, and it just keeps me honest. Because the closer your heel and your glute are, the more you'll feel this stretch in your quad. And so this is my way of going about it. Breathe. Three more rounds of breath. Exhale, release your right leg down. Plant your left hand. Inhale, lift your left leg high, and again, shake it out. Take whatever release feels good in your body. And bring both knees down. Cross your ankles, shift back. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, seated forward fold. Bend in half. Bend in half. Fold into yourself. So a lot of front line opening, a lot of expansion in around the heart. We've got another big pose to go. And it's the one that'll tether it all together. Inhale, lift your torso up. Plant your hands down, scoot forward. Exhale, roll on down your back with your knees bent and your palms down. Inhale, bridge pose. Press through the way, lift your hips. And notice how much space you have in your quads and in your hip flexors. Now notice how strong you are behind your legs, and specifically in your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. We're going to wheel next. If it works, take it. If you've never done it and it's because of a story, explore. If it's because of an injury or something that's going on in your upper body, then of course always honor your body. Put your hands up. Press to the crown of your head, pause. Bring your elbows closer together, straighten out your arms, and walk your feet forward and away from you for straight leg version. Draw your armpits and your heart through your armpits with the same action. Yes, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, tuck your chin, release. So you can bring your knees in if you'd like. Knock your knees together. Whatever works on the bottom, you take it. You take it. Oh, we've got one more place to go. This forearm wheel. So if you've never seen it or you don't know what I'm talking about, eyes on me, I'll do it first and then we'll try it together. And remember, if you're going to create a new, then just like the world is doing, we need to destroy some of the old. So here it goes. Hands down, come up to the crown of your head, then put your forearm down and your other one. Now from here, drive your forearms into the ground so that your head is loose. With your feet, kick through your heels and notice how much space there is in your heart. And I promise you, friends, you're ready for this. The release is simple. Tuck your head, roll down, one vertebrae at a time. So I'll walk you through it. Hands down. Come up to a wheel first. If it feels good to go full wheel and bend, that's fine. Then one arm at a time. Plant your forearm down, palms down, next the other. Then drive just like forearm stand. Good. Drive and hold. Drive and hold. Radically open yet powerful heart. Open quads yet driving quads. It's all the same. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, release all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug, hug, hug. Oh. You can stay here or take legs up the wall, straighten your legs. If you want a little different version, plow pose feels good in my body to tuck over. Whichever version you're at, slowly start to make your way to happy baby. Exhale, happy baby. So you're going to roll down, bend your knees, use your biceps to pull your feet down. Yes. Keep your knees together. Drop the whole unit over to the left. So double legged supine twist. Soft through your body here, friends. You can let go of your Ujjayi pranayama as well. Just breathe. Inhale, bring your knees into the center. Exhale. Other side. I was going to call it supine twist. It is. It's a double knee supine twist. Other side. Find your breath. Inhale, bring your knees into center. Exhale, final resting pose. Extend your body out long. Let your body just fall. Allow your palms to stay up and your eyes to stay closed. All mind the time. Impermanence, anicca. This too shall pass. Without moving a muscle in your body, feel the presence of it, feel the weight of it, feel the aliveness of it. There it is, Amy. And take a breath in. Big breath out. Good. Start to move your precious body. Reawaken it. Stretch and hug. Do whatever feels good for you here. And then make your way to a seated position. Bring your palms together. Close your eyes, dip your chin to your chest, and take a moment to honor this experience for you.
each and every one of us from around the globe right now have our own personal practices. So in stillness, be complete. Inhale, lift your thumbs to your third eye center, and exhale, bow forward. And this bowing forward is in reverence of each other, in our ability to begin again. Namaste, friends. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for choosing to tune in live, to practice, to move and breathe, and to no longer fight against the situation, but to look inside and to redesign our own lives so that we can be the change in this next iteration. Right? There's always two ways of looking at things, and I just can't help but looking for the good, looking for what's right. And I know that we have this community of yogis inside and outside of CorePower who are committed to transformation. And what a gift to be able to audit our lives in a way that allows us to design it without anything in the way. We're 20-ish days in. The question is, what new habit will you create for yourself? What new version will you become? And how will you share that light with the world? I love you all so much. Stay in touch. My name is Anthony Chavez. I'm a master trainer on the CorePower yoga team. On social, it's Anthony Chavez Yoga. If you have my phone number, call me. Email anthony.chavez@corepoweryoga.com. We're all here as a community to support you. The next live stream class is at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So do the math wherever you live. And that is a body weight sculpt. And we are streaming right now for the next couple of weeks for sure, 3 classes a day. These classes are also, they live on YouTube, so you can watch them whenever you want, send them to your friends. Love you tons. The unicorn says hello. We get meditation. I almost said goodbye. We have meditation in a few minutes. So if you're done yogaing, keep saying bye to your friends on chat. If you are going to stay and meditate, then that's going to get started in, let's call it 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to get closer so I can read these chats and talk to y'all. Namaste for me and my boyfriend. Hi to Nicole, XNL, Ashley. Missing the Thunderbolt today. Like you wanted it? That's the first time I've heard that. Kicked my butt so good. Namaste. Oh, my friends, you are so awesome. Julia, it's so great to see you. Next time I'm in Chicago, we'll have a dance party in the studio. Same, London. London, thank you. Thanks for all your support. This is truly a team effort. San Mateo, cheers. Red Jen, if you're still there, thanks for being here. That was such a sweet surprise to see your name. Brooke, thank you. So great to see you on here. I was wondering how many of us are going to be able to hop off that call and make it in time. Yeah, Laura. It's been demanding and we've got what it takes to rise. Jordan from New York City. Thank you. Stay well. The new baby girl is bouncing to the beat. Yes. Nicole was down here practicing and had to run up because the little man was yelling. For sure, Jen. Staying together right now is so important. It's out there now, and we've been all saying it 100%. It's social distance, physical distance, yes. Social deepening is the answer. Right, and when we talk about habits and talk about new things that we're doing, I think that's going to be one of them. When the world returns and we get to hug each other and high-five each other and see each other live, I think this level of connectivity that we've created over this time will live on. all of the FaceTimes, maybe a little less Zooms because we get to go back to work, but they will live on. Our level of connection will have deepened. This thing we call yoga will have deepened. All right, friends. Thank you, Relaxation and Meditation channel. Thank you. It is 4 past. If you're staying for meditation, what I wanted to share with you was a really sweet practice and a couple of tools on how to cope with, eliminate, and deal with stress and anxiety in the moment. Eckhart Tolle said, breathing deeply for an hour is more impactful and more transformational than any seminar, workshop, or class. And I love that when we talk about breathing and breath work, it's universal. So there's no dogma attached to it, and it can fit into every one of our great faith-based traditions that we have. And then some of the science behind breathing is really simple. When you breathe deeply and consciously, it begins to slow your heart rate. It begins to lower your blood pressure. And I think my favorite part is that when you layer in things like gratitude or visualization, what Heather Peterson and I call bliss chemicals, those are released. So things like serotonin, things like oxytocin. You begin to feel a sense of well-being. And on the flip side of that, anxiety and stress are results of, I don't want to say not being present, but when your mind goes to future events, when you're thinking about what could be or what may happen or what's around the corner, that's where anxiety and stress live. It also lives in the past, which is directly related to the future. When you're thinking about how something went that isn't here anymore and you're reliving that situation, then we have things like cortisol and we move into fight or flight, which just doesn't feel good. And I know that within these times lately, it's been so uncertain and up and down that having a practice to ground you into the present moment to help you get centered is crucial and key. One of them is vinyasa, it's yoga, it's moving and breathing, it's getting your heart rate up, and the other one is simply breathing. So we're gonna go through 2 types of breathing techniques that you can do anytime, all day, and you can do it 100 times a day if you need to. And then we'll layer in a little bit of gratitude so that you are bathed in the bliss chemicals. First thing that I would like for you to remember or to use as a tool when we move into this is that word that I shared, that Pali word, anicca. It's spelled Annica, I believe. And again, it means impermanence. So if you're feeling stressed or nervous or anything other than peace, remember, this is impermanent. This will pass. And I love that that word is really, really old. And I love that it is mirrored throughout all of our great faith-based traditions. There's a version of it everywhere, that this too shall pass or nothing is permanent. So the first step is to remember this will pass. And then we get right into the breathing. I'll guide you through 2 of the breathing techniques, and I'll guide you through the whole thing. Close your eyes. Here we go. First breathing technique is to take 6 rounds of full inhalations and exhalations. And science says 6 and not 3. After the 6th one, roughly around 40 seconds to a minute is when you have the change in your biochemistry. So big breath in, big breath out. Here we go. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your eyes closed and just notice how your shoulders have relaxed. The muscles around your face have maybe softened. There's a gentle release that begins to happen in your body. Minimum of 6, and you could do that for as long as you need. Keep your eyes closed. I'm going to give you a second breathing practice, and it's called the 2x breath, which is simply exhaling for twice the amount of your inhale. So we'll do this. Inhale to prepare. Breathe out. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another big one. Inhale for 8 or for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, back to just 4. In. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep your eyes closed. Return to a natural breath. So what this breathing did for you, if you're feeling even more calm, is that it taps into your parasympathetic nervous system, which tells your body to stay in play versus to go to fight and flight. It also ups the pouring out of those bliss chemicals. So from this place of stillness and presence, place your hand upon your heart and think about what's going right now. Maybe it's the practice you just took, the yogis, the friends around you, the dinner you made, the breakfast you had, your loved ones. Just think about what is going absolutely right in the moment. And the receiving of that, the appreciation of that, the experience of gratitude in and around that heightens the flooding of these bliss chemicals. So allow yourself to bathe in them. And then find another thing that's going right now and experience the appreciation of that. Maybe you get up to 3 separate things that are just beautiful about this moment, that you're so appreciative of, that you're so grateful for. And hold that gently in the palm of your heart. And to complete, simply say thank you to you. Thank you, heart. Thank you, lungs, for allowing me to breathe. Thank you, body, for letting me practice yoga. Thank you, eyes, for letting me see my friends virtually via FaceTime and Zoom. Just thank you. And blink your eyes open. That's it, friends. So to recap, a minimum of 6 inhales and exhales, followed by the 2x breath, and you can do that for as long as often as you want. And then layer in some gratitude. Brings you here, opens up your field of vision, allows you to be more creative and more present. I love you deeply. Thank you so much for being who you are in the world, for practicing, for showing up, for sharing this. I cannot wait to see you in person again. I cannot wait to see what all of us create together. I'll leave the chat on for another minute, and then we'll turn it off. London, again, thank you so much. I know it's a lot of work moderating these, so thank you for taking care of that. Thanks, Brianna. Red Jen, next class, Tuesday night, 5 p.m. It's a bodyweight sculpt. So my next class is Tuesday bodyweight sculpt. There's lots of fun. Thank you. Same. Catherine, stay healthy. Say hi to that daughter of yours. All right. We are gonna cut it. Love you. Namaste. See you when I see you.